Are you struggling to stay motivated in the gym? I know there's so many of you out there right now who are so keen to make progress, yet you just can't seem to stay motivated. The big problem that I see as to why people are losing motivation or they fall out of love with the gym is down to mindset. And this is because, taken out of context, the gym is just an effort or a chore. So therefore, how can we stay motivated to continuously do something that is painful and is uncomfortable, yet brings us no reward? So then when we talk about reward, there's going to be the obvious physical results that you'll achieve from training, which is going to bring you back for more. But we all know that the physical results do not happen overnight. And unfortunately, the majority of us do not stick around long enough to see them. If we are solely relying on our visual results to do so, this is going to be dictated to and driven by our emotion. As we know, emotion is just not a reliable source when it comes to motivation. It's incredibly vulnerable and also very inconsistent. So I'm going to take nothing away from the feelings of joy that you're going to feel once you start to see and feel physical results. I want you to imagine right now how you're going to feel on day 1 versus day 100. And that sense of joy and that sense of achievement you're feeling on day 100, we want to try and implement day to day to keep you excited and keep you fulfilled as we progress through your journey. So now this is where I can show you the ways to mentally change your approach towards the gym. So now, as cliche as this sounds, every time you get to enter the gym, it's an opportunity to improve yourself. And what I mean by that is we have the obvious outcome, the overall physique that we're looking to achieve, yet what we do have is the opportunity in the gym on a day-to-day basis to create that same fulfilling feeling, like I mentioned, from day 1 to day 100. So the question is, how do you replicate that day 100 feeling on a day-to-day basis? So this is how I stay motivated in the gym. So firstly, I remove the idea of the gym being a tick box exercise, and like I've said before, it to be a chore. I treat every single one of my sessions as a competition. But firstly, this requires structure. So now by following this structure, you've created a game. So what do I mean by structure and by this game? So let me explain. So therefore, the structure I'm talking about is the plan in place that you'll have going into the gym, the series of exercises, the series of reps that you'll have to hand, and this is the game we're going to play. So let me explain more about the structure. Let me explain about the game. So what I mean by that, the structure itself is going to be the program to hand. So ensuring that when you enter the gym, you have full clarity as to what you're doing. Your order of exercise is going to be laid out for you. Therefore, when you're going into the gym, you know exactly what you're doing. And the game itself comes from our ability to then progress our sets and our reps from the week before. And this is where it becomes incredibly important to track our information from our sessions. It's that data that we can then take forward into our next session, and that is our start point for what we have to beat into the following week. And what I mean by that, for example, if we squatted, 20 kilos aside last week, say we managed to get 9 reps, our rep range is 8 to 10 reps, then our goal in the following session is going to be, let's try to achieve 10. What this does is it creates a bit of urgency based around our sessions going forward. It creates a competition in what we are trying to do. Again, removing that idea that the gym is a tick box exercise, you're now going in with a focus and a purpose of what you have to achieve. And this is where I start to see people get incredibly demotivated because they're going in with no plan, no structure, no sense of excitement. They're going in and they're training the same exercises, the same machines for the same reps, the same weight. And this is back to my original point. The gym out of context is an effort. It is a chore. You're in pain, but there's no fulfillment from that style of training. So now let's go back to talking about motivated. And as you can hear from my voice, I'm incredibly passionate about this style of training because I know it works. It's going back to having that information, having that data, having that order of sequence that we can follow. And like I say, we go into the gym and we play that game, for the lack of a better term. This is what's going to excite us on a day-to-day basis, and it shifts the mindset completely. Rather than having that mindset that we are heading into the gym, again, for it to be a chore, again, for it to be a tick box exercise, we are now going in with a focus and we're going in with a purpose. When we go through our game, we play, we beat our scores from the week before. Not only is that going to progress the physique naturally due to the nature of the intensity of the training, but then we can leave the gym as a winner. We can leave the gym and we can head home feeling incredibly fulfilled. We can go to bed that night feeling that incredible sense of achievement, almost to that point of day 100. This is what we are achieving now on a day-to-day basis. So then, as you can imagine, that shift in mindset as we start to approach the gym day to day. As we head into the gym, I'm an incredibly competitive person. So then my pure goal, my sole goal that day is to beat the scores from the day before. What does that then mean? That means that I'm going to ensure that my food's on point, my hydration's on point, that I've slept properly that day before to ensure that my performance in the gym the next day is even better than it was the day before. As a byproduct of all these things improving in terms of habits, my physical result, my long-term result, the one that we first desired, is going to be even higher than that I ever thought possible. So that day 100 day now feels like day 1,000. So you can see the journey in itself as to why people get so hooked and so involved in the process of the gym. And this is not only going to allow you to enjoy your journey, but the progress that you can make is going to be tenfold from that if you approach the gym in the way that you are. And having this mindset and using this method is what's allowed myself and the hundreds of our clients to make the incredible transformations that they have. And I hope you have found this video of value. I hope it allows you to shine a new light and a new angle on the way that you approach the gym. This is going to allow you to enjoy your journey much, much more and make way better progress along the way.